So we're gonna have one of those exciting female cricket matches. It's a mix between St. Kitts female players and Nevis female players, having some franchise teams that have been playing. And right now, it's the team led by St. Willet that won the toss and decided to send the other team into bat. We understand High Voltage is the name of the team. Oualie Stars is the team that's going into bat. And for the Oualie Stars, we understand that the West Indies player who made the team for the West Indies on the 19 team, Desiree Claxton, I think she is, she will be coming in a little later for this batting team, Oualie Stars. So the action should be starting any moment now. Interestingly, Sonaldo Willett is starting with spin. It's going to be Roselle Liebert who is going to start and having a quick word with one of our fielders. Maybe she's going to have spin from the other end as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two batters go against Roselle, who has played for the Leeward Islands senior team. But it's going to be Roselle Liebert, and we are not sure in terms of the names of the batters, so we'll just have to settle for the batter. Settles over a bat, and it's going to be Liebert starting for the High Voltage team. Moves in now to bowl. First ball up. Upside the half stump. Comes off the edge down to third man. Goes through third man. Gone for four. That was really poor fielding on that occasion. Went straight through the field, that third man, and went away for four. So fielding team would be very disappointed with that. So Roseldo was bowling that one wide of the off stump. Let's see if she can get it right this time as she moves in once more to bowl. Here she goes. That's closer. Batsman is cutting. Goes through. Well taken by the keeper on that occasion. So the wind picks up here at the ETW. The bails go flying. Repaired by Carlisle Powell, president of the Nevis Cricket Association. And here goes now. Bowles loops it up, driving off the pads of the keeper down to third man. And I guess, how do you describe that? Do you say third woman? The fact is it went down to third man. And seems as if it was a run. So one more to the total. So the field changed around a bit for the left-hander. So left-hander in strike. Settles over a bat. Looks as if she could hit it a long way. Loops it up full toss. Actually off the edge. Down to third man again. Bubbles with it. She's not feeling well at all. And they get an easy single. So they might just need to make some adjustments to that fielding setup. Right-hander in strike now. So right-hand, left-hand combination. Always give the fielding team some extra work to do. This time she's turning it into the inside, down towards backward of square. Good bit of fielding on that occasion. Return comes in, one more to the total. So it's going to be Roselle Liebert once more. Bit of a quiet start. The batters seem intent on looking for singles. Here it goes. Moves in now to bowl. That's swung away. No singles in that. That might be four. Oh, that's gone for four. Not the best of efforts either. She followed it all the way but didn't put in the dive in time, and it's gone for four. It's a pretty expensive over. And bad start there for the High Voltage team. Well, it's going to be Davinique Maynard who will be coming in from the far end, just as we predicted based on the conversation that Captain Willett had with her. She's deciding to start with spin from the other end as well. So it's going to be Maynard, and she'll be bowling to the right-handed batter. So here goes from the historic batter to length. Moves in, does Davinique. Full toss, driven back up the strip to the bowler, knocked down there by Maynard. Can't score. So that was driven pretty powerfully. Stopped by the bowler. Here she goes once more. We're moving now to bowl. Cut and a miss. The keeper doesn't hold on to it first up. And so, beaten outside the off stump on that occasion. So, Maynard it is. From the batter to the end. That's a good delivery. Solidly looking for the single. And that shouldn't have been a single. No way in heaven that should be a single. But somehow they managed to pull it off. So this left-hander, she seems as if she could really hit the ball a far distance. She looks very powerfully built indeed. Settle over her bat now, left-hander. Bat almost looks like a matchstick in her hand as Davinique moves in now to full toss and she swings it away. That's gone for 4. For one moment I thought that she had pulled off a stunner, but it went through her and down to the boundary for 4. Full toss and put away nicely. So the high voltage seems as if they're Nevlek is not working with them right now. The voltage is a little low. They have started badly. And the left-hander will settle. Here goes Maynard once more. Moves in now to bowl. Better deliver it. No, that's an awful delivery actually. This time it wasn't the full toss really, but it's a wide. And almost put away once more. Down the leg side. So the length was a lot better, but it was really off target in terms of the line. So it's going to be Maynard once more. Prepares to move in now to bowl. There she goes, down the leg side again. She has lost the script totally. Not a wide. And in these matches, we understand that these teams have given away quite a number of wides in the high 40s and so on. And that's something that they need to work on. So it's going to be Maynard once more. Prepares now to bowl. Here she goes, bowls, better delivery. This time she comes solidly forward, almost squared up there. Plays it back of the strip to the bowler, can't score. Walks away and will settle once more. Here goes Maynard. Moves in now to bowl. Swinging it away. That's gone almost. Let's see if it's gone the distance. No, it's gone for 4. But she belted into that. Told you she could hit the ball hard. And she really swung into that. And gone for 4. And the Oualie Stars have started very well indeed. So it's going to be Roselle with her second over. Ball flat and cutting, naughty looking shot that. True to the keeper. No edge found this time though. So here's it. Roselle Liebert moves in now to bowl. That's a good delivery. Quietly fouled off and running. My goodness, these singles are so easy. And really shouldn't be. Easily acquired in the end. And you could see that they're working to a plan. These 2 batters, they're working to a plan. When they're not going for the big shots, they're looking for the quick singles. And they're picking them up easily too, because I think the fielders are a little bit too deep in terms of their speed, which really should be a lack of speed. They should be a lot closer. So here goes once more. Roselle Liebert moves in now to bowl and swept away nicely. Can she stop it? It goes to her. The fielding has been awful. It's gone for 4. The fielding has been really awful. Went right through her and into the boundary for 4. And you can see that Roselle Liebert is getting a bit frustrated, really. So fielding has left a lot to be desired. The approach to the ball is not right. They're just leaving their legs spread apart. They are not bending at the right time. By the time they get down, the ball is already through, legs apart, going through. So not the right approach by the fielders. So here goes once more. It's going to be Live Bird from the pavilion end. Moves in now to bowl. Wide and swung into that. That's another lovely hit. The fielder is coming across. My goodness, that's a big effort. Seriously good effort that. And she certainly saved the boundary. And they're thinking of the third because she was holding on to the ball. And they would have gotten it had they been brave enough. But the effort was good. Certainly a big effort that. Saving two in the end. So the left-hander intent on hitting it far. You could see that the intentions are there. So the Oualie Stars have started off in superb fashion. Looking really positive here. So here goes. Moves in now to bowl. That's a better delivery. Going for the run. And oh my goodness, these runs being easily acquired. Easily acquired. They're milking the bowling. So here goes once more. Live Bird moves in now to bowl. Flat and fast. Shock on the pad, but I think she was well across outside the off stump when that hit on the pad. Loud shout. The umpire, Carl Powell, unimpressed at Encioga. So Davinique Maynard will be bowling a second over. First over was a tad expensive. She certainly didn't get it right most of the times. And she'll be bowling now to this very aggressive left-hander. She'll settle over her bat now. Looks around the field. Settles. This is Maynard moving in now to bowl. There she goes. She's swinging into that. That's a lovely hit. Can she stop it? Goes through her. Again. It looks as if once it's struck hard, the fielders are not going to stop them. Just went for it like a bullet, like a tracer bullet, really. Gone for four. So, Maynard will prepare to try once more. The batters are on top for the moment. Certainly have a good start here, Oualie Stars. He's turning it a bit uppishly, but coming across, square leg fielder stops this one, and they'll only get a single. It was just a turn, really. She wasn't in total control, but well away from the fielders. Gets a single. And it looks as if it was a no ball as well. So a free hit being signaled. So compounding the issue here, the high voltage team already a bit off line and length, and now bowling a no ball. Here goes, free hit. So swing, big swing I expect here. Yes, she bangs into it. Oh, she puts her foot to it. She has done well so far, I must say. Remember, she stopped that ball down on the boundary and saved two. Now she's putting her boot to it. Apparently saying my boots are good. And she stopped it effectively. And so they only got a single, but it was struck hard. So the left-hander will settle. And she certainly has batted well so far. Here goes Maynard. Moves in now to bowl. Full and says wings into that. The fielder just goes over her head, gone for four. She didn't time the bounce well at all. And it landed in front of her. And she jumped, but it was a hopeless jump, really. And it just cleared her head and into the boundary for four. And you know, Willet would be a little bit perturbed because remember, she won the toss and sent the opposition into bat. Normally when you do that, you expect a couple of quick wickets. They haven't had any as yet, and the runs are flowing. And the fielding is not good. So everything working against the high voltage for the moment. I think they're on low voltage right now. And so a wicket probably would boost them up. They need a wicket. They need it like yesterday. Here goes. Maynard bowled full again. She's slamming into that. Goes past the short extra cover. They might be even thinking two here. But they're just trudging through for one. Settling very early for one. And so one more to the total. So it's going to be Maynard. Ball now to the right-hander, who has been more of a spectator. She hasn't really scored a lot of runs so far, but now she's driving back up the strip to the bowler, who juggles with it but stops it effectively in the end. So I think probably one more ball in this over. I think we'll say a change of bowling because things have not been going well. Swept away fine. I don't think it has the legs to get to the boundary. Maybe not. It's a teaser. It's gone for 4. Well. That was well played. It was offline and she just swept it away. Just got a bit of bat on it. It wasn't powerfully struck and gone for 4. So one of the Kitchen bowlers, Kazi by name, is going to bowl. And she is going to bowl to one of her teammates because I think this left-hander is a Kitchen as well. So let's see how can she get rid of her. Can she get a wicket for the high voltage team? Short and down the leg side. The keeper doesn't do a lot. The fielder long leg races across and picks it up. And they'll get a wide. Well, leg by apparently touched the pad, so a leg by. Somebody's calling for a wicket. They realize that the Oualie Stars are large and in charge for the moment. Nice opening stand. And they're batting pretty well, these two. A very good supportive knock by the right-hander. The left-hander is the one blazing the trail. Goes now and flash and a miss outside the off stump. Through to the keeper. So it's going to be Kazi once more. Moves in now to bowl. Short. Punch away into the outside. That's going for 4. Nobody's going to stop that. That was punked. And once it got past Rosa Leiber, that extra cover, it was traveling. Gone for 4. Here goes now. Kazi moves in now to bowl. Banged away in the offside uppishly, and it was in there for a longish time. But nobody really tried hard enough to get to it. Single is on easily. So it's going to be Kazi, and she'll be bowling to the aggressive left-hander. She has certainly started well. Two fielders outside of the circle. One at deep mid-wicket, one at long leg. Swing and a miss, or did it come off the pad? There was no appeal though. Let's see what the signal will be. It's going to be a leg bite. Actually came off the pad, but they didn't appeal. So here goes once more. Kazi moves in once more. This time to bowl to the right-hander. Bowls. Pushed into the outside, off and running. Singles are so easy here. So once they're not scoring boundaries, they're scoring singles. It's a simple and well-planned strategy. Well, Willet has decided to come into the attack, and she's hoping to stop this carnage. It's a good opening stand, really. Yeah, she's cutting outside the off-stump, beaten. So Kay Hanley, we understand, is the right-hander, and McCoy is the left-hander. Was really blazed their way to a fine opening stand so far. Willet is off target, way off target. Wide signal by the umpire. So it's going to be Willet. She's bowling from the historic bat out at the end. Steams in now, medium pace. Moves in now to bowl to. That's another wide dish delivery, and they're off and running. Good call there by McCoy. And so that's a bye signaled. So it's going to be McCoy. Settles over back now. Here goes with it. Swung into the outside. She didn't really belt into that. And this time stopped effectively. One more into the total. So here's with it. Races in now to bowl and pushes it. And this time, that's on stumps. And this time they didn't try to sneak a single. Well, it was quick across the turf on that occasion. The wind picks up here at the ET Willet Park, swings into that. Oh, poor work again, gone for 4. Another poor bit of feeling. If you call that feeling, poor bit of work, really. Gone for 4. Good delivery, pushed into the onside, off for the single. So when they're not hitting boundaries, the singles are coming. So another easy single there to Hanley. That ends the over. The Oualie Stars large and in charge here at the ETW. So it's going to be Kashi moving in now. To bowl. That's a nice looking shot. That's going down the hill. That's going for 4. That's a lovely shot. She just took it on the full and she undrove. That was a superb shot. Well played. Gone for 4. Here goes Kazi. Moves in now. Short and should have been smashed away. It's going to be signaled wide. It was too wide really. She went after it. Here goes once more. Moves in now. This time she's pushing and running. The runs are coming easily. Easily. So these two batters really giving the high voltage team a headache here. A royal headache. I'm certain the scores has gone up to almost 70 by now. They have been batting that well. Here goes, moving in now. To bowl to McCoy. She's pushing. First time she looks a bit tentative outside the off stump. Pushing tentatively, beaten. So here goes. Cassie moves in now to bowl. Swung away. That's going to go for 4. Don't think she's going. My goodness, first time up. Brilliant effort. We haven't seen that a lot. She really saved 2 runs there. It was traveling. And for the first time, we saw the real big effort. She put in the dive, put both hands to it, knocked it down, and they only got 2. So it's going to be Cassie once more. The characteristic bend, lean, moves in now to bowl, and it's swing and dropped. Think she got a hand to it. It was hit hard, but I think Roselle Labor got a hand to that. Well, it was, yeah, dipping away. But, well, they got a single. Would have been a spectacular catch had she pulled it off. So here goes once more. This time she's bowling to oh, again the single. Cheeky single. Fielders are struggling here. Maynard got an easy single there. So partnering McCoy, these two have started really well. Right, that's Hanley and McCoy. Hanley, they have started really well. The emergency fielder getting a lot of work. By the time she's done, she should have lost about 15 pounds. It's going to be Willet, the captain bowls, punches it into the offside. They're looking for the run straight to the field, and that's poor work again. Straight to the fielder, traveling at a good pelt and still got a single easily. Here goes now. Willet stops in a run up. Here goes now. Short and swings at that. And this time stopped. It's a short ball, and she really threw everything at that. Got a bit of an edge and gets a single. Here goes now. Balls, cuts, and off and running once more. Singles easy to get here. So it's going to be Willet once more. Moving in now to bowl to McCoy, the left-handed McCoy. Looks around the field. Settles now. Here goes, moves in. Willet bowls. That's a goodish delivery. Pushes it away. Should be thinking 2 here. Let's see if they will go for 2. Yes, of course. And they go back quickly for 2. Nice firm push into the offside. So McCoy settles, and it's going to be Willet. And Willet is forced to wait because McCoy pulls away. Very windy conditions here at the ETW as the wind picks up once more. As here goes Willet, moving in now to bowl, and that time she's turning it away. The fielder doesn't do well, doesn't negotiate well at all, and just goes chasing to retrieve. Very poor work once more, and it's gone for 4. That's out. Nice wristy work on that occasion by McCoy, not belting into that one, just took it on the full and wristed it away. And the fielder didn't negotiate well, gone for 4. Here she goes, Willet bowls. This time he's turning it into the onside. How many will she get this time? The fielder comes across and picks it up on this occasion. And just one more to the total. That ends the over. But we have a change in the bowling. And we have...
Willet, because you come a little tighter, because you're too far out. So you can't cut. Prevent them little jokey single eye getting in there. That's why this is cricket we're playing in.
So here it goes. It's going to be the tall bowler introduced into the attack now. Tall, lanky. Moves in now to bowl. Big swing there by Hanley. Certainly threw everything at, well, that McCoy, she threw everything at that.
See the keeper, the keeper.
So here goes once more. Races in now to bowl to McCoy. That's our close. The umpires as unmoved as Mount Nevis. That must have been pretty close. She was swinging right across the line on that occasion.
I don't know if it's talking look out chain after. Enjoy.
Here goes once more. Moves in now. That's a poor delivery. And that's gone for a wide. So here goes once more. Moves in now. Pulls up. Makes a stop. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Swung away, that's gone. Like a tracer bullet. Backward of screen for 4.
That's where the people, again, because she's leaning that way.
So here goes Mel once more. Bowls.
Swung
away.
Same thing.
Oh, she's in terrific form, is McCoy. Dropped short and she just pulled it away over mid wicket for 4. I'm not sure if the adjustment to the field is correct. Willet has come over now into the onside. No, she just came over to make the adjustment right. So, McCoy and Hanley, certainly they have the high voltage on the back foot. High voltage now really at low voltage. No, maybe about that. It's total low voltage here at the ETW. So Mel will try again. And you could see her leg stump. She's batting across off. Swings again. Almost a gift. And go, poor work again. It might go for 4. Oh my goodness, the fielding is not helping either. The bowling is horrific and the fielding is even worse than that.
Hello. Full delivery. Full.
It's going to be Mel once more. Moving in now to bowl to McCoy. Shot again. She punches at that. Misses the shot.
Look at it again. I tell you, make it see
So it's going to be Willet who will continue from the battle till end.
You're going to see a difference with the bowling when Ellie.
Here goes. She's axing, but the umpire's unimpressed. And they're off for a quick leg by. So McCoy settles. She must be closing in on a half century by now. Must be pretty close to that. Here goes now. Willet moves in now to bowl to McCoy. McCoy swings into that. Tugged it from right outside the off stump and over mid wicket for 4. Oh, she belted into that. She hit it hard. And she took it from outside the off stump, I could tell you that. And she just jammed into it. That's a big shot, really, swinging across the line. So it's Willet once more. Fast bowlers don't like to be treated so disdainfully. Moves in now to full toss in the air. Somebody, anybody, Dropped. It was a full toss. She hit it in the air. Rosal Libert came in. Rosal Libert got both hands to it and floored it. Well, well, well. So the fielding has not been supportive at all.
And the best of the team.
And Rosal is probably the best fielder on the team. That's as awful as it gets. Things not working for the high voltage team. He's driving his Hanley off for the single quickly, but not quick enough. So, certainly the Oualie Stars have really started off like stars. Oh, beaten outside the off stump, full pitch delivery, and there she was trying to drive. That's not her shot, beaten through to the keeper. So here's Willet moving in now to bowl. This time wide of the off stump, and that must be a half century. Has to be a half century. The loud cheers suggest that she has made her half century, and they are clapping, they are applauding. Her team has gone berserk, really. So after 10 overs, they had a break, and the Oualie Stars well placed, 101 for no loss. McCoy on 50. So Mel will continue, and Coach Percy had a stern chat with the fielding team at the break, telling them that they were bowling in the wrong areas and the fielding was atrocious and need to get better than that. Let's see what happens here. Mel moves in now to bowl short and pulled away. That might go the distance. That's gone for, well, let's see what the umpire will signal. Signal 6. I think it just barely cleared the rope. So what a way to commence after the break. Pulled away for 6. Short ball. Mel once more. Preparing now to bowl to McCoy. McCoy swings it away. That's another 6. That's another 6. Another short ball. And whatever she had to drink during the break, in 2 balls, she has moved from 50 to 62. 2 6s, 2 maximums. So not satisfied with scoring in boundaries now, 4s. She's deciding she's going to score in 6s. And we get 6 in the over. Mel. Willet, the captain, had a quick talk with her. Percy just told them to get the ball up on her off stump. They're still dropping it short. So they learned the hard way. McCoy pulls big. Here she goes. This time, that's the ball, that's the ball, that's the ball. And must have been too much. The bowler is really not happy. And the leg by signal, but the bowler not happy with the decision there by Powell, but must have been doing too much as he was foolish. He swung across it, struck on the pad. Must have been pretty close though. So it's going to be Hanley now in strike, and it's going to be Mel. Hanley has played a very good supportive role. Moves in now to bowl. That time she's just tapping it and off and running. Very good supportive role she has played. So Willet again having a chat with her bowler. Tiny just wants it to be dropped short, and it's gonna go far. Let's see if Mel can get it up though. That's the advice. Moves in now to bowl. That time is up but off target. Just wide of the mark. Wide signaled. So it's gonna be Mel once more. Preparing now to bowl to McCoy. Here she goes. Balls to McCoy. McCoy punches. Dropped. Straight in and out. It was short and wide. And she cut it away. Mel is not very happy at all. And that looks like Martha flooring that one. Came in, got both hands straight and floored it. Now the left-hander. The right-hander, sorry, handling strike. So it's going to be Mel once more. Race is in now to bowl to Hanley. Again, a little push and a run. That's Hanley playing the supportive role. And that ends the over. Left arm leg spinner into the attack. And let's see how they handle the left arm leg spinner. Here she goes, moves in now to bowl. Oh, that's as full as they come. And completely bamboozles the batter. As she has a swing at it, completely missed it, and it missed the stumps. That was looped high in the air. So, looks as if the ball is going to be looped a lot. So let's see what happens here. Can they look up? That might make the difference here. Loops it up again. And wide signal by the umpire this time. So, here she goes once more. We'll toss it up once more because that's how she bowls, shorter. Pulled into the onside. The mid wicket comes across. This time stops it. Normally it goes through for 4. This time it stopped. Only a single. So, I think this could be interesting because McCoy hasn't seen them looped up like this before. How does she handle them though? Can she look up as well as she can pull and tug? No, she watches it flow outside the off stump. So it doesn't seem as if she's too willing to go after those. Let's see though. I don't think she'll be leaving too many alone though. She doesn't look like the type to leave too many alone. So I think she'll try something. Here goes. That's punch that beaten. The keeper doesn't hold on to it. After the fact, she says, I should have been on the front foot and not on the back foot. So the left arm leg spinner asking a few questions here. I think the loop is causing a bit of a bother to the batters. As McCoy will settle once more. Here she goes. Moves in now. Loops it up again. It's struck. Struck on the body. So certainly not. And a no ball signaled. But I thought that's a bit unfair because look where she is. On her knees. I don't think that's fair. She was struck. On her, about her waist, yes, but she was on her knees, genuflecting. I think the umpire got it a bit wrong that time. Had she missed it, would have gone flush into the stumps. Here goes once more. Free hit though. And even the free hit, she's not handling too well, but it's going to be a wide. So the free hit is still on. And almost as if she's hooking out her shoulder here. The slow loopers giving her bother. She prefers the ball to be coming on to the bat. So now she has to make her own pace. She's literally at sea. So here goes. Moves in now to bowl. Loops it again. This time she's struck on the pad looking for the run. Hanley's on not interested and gets back in. So that ends the over. An eventful over. Well, not quite. It's not the end of the over. Batter seems to be in some stress. So McCoy will settle. Here goes. Moves in now to bowl. Loops it. That's well bowled. Comprehensively beaten there. Got an inner edge and the stump move. And the ball went behind her. They got a single. But that bowler has been, I think, the most impressive so far. The most likely to get a wicket too. So this could be the real test for the two batters because Martha also loops them up quite a bit. And we have seen that the batters are not as confident playing against the left arm leggy who was looping them up. Martha is also a pretty clever bowler. Maybe a little rusty though. She hasn't played in the local leagues for a bit. Has represented STA Jets and got a wicket such as Ross Powell, I could tell you. So not a bad bowler. Here she goes. Moving in now. Loops it. And turn as well. Wide signal because it was landing away from the off stump and it was turning further away. So wide signaled. But she's gonna loop them as well. So McCoy is asking for somebody to replace her. Apparently she's saying her arm is hurting her and she's gonna retire hurt. But here's Martha moving in now to bowl flatter. Punched into the offside, straight to the fielder, and the single easily acquired. So flatter delivery that time by Martha, punched away by Hanley, one more to the total. So McCoy has already signaled to the pavilion that she's under some stress. I think it's her arm, and she might be a little tired too. So it's going to be Martha. Moves in now to bowl, loops it up. She's swinging into that and just short of the fielder. And they get a single. Took it on the full, swung it into the onside, traveled just short of the fielder. There goes once more, loops it up. He's swinging into that. That's gone clear of square leg. The fielder is coming around. Can't she? So Hanley, after hitting that four, settles once more. Martha goes in, bowls flatter. She's tugging that one into the onside. The fielder is moving a bit slowly. They should be looking for two here. Turning now. And really slow work there by the fielder. And easy to acquired. So it's going to be Martha once more. Moves in now to bowl. Loops it up. And that time she's backing away, looking for the single. So Martha once more, getting some encouragement. Moves in now, loops it up. She's hitting that one. Willet is racing across, but I don't think she'll stop it. It's gone for four. So Hanley getting into the action, swinging big, gone for four. But it looks as if McCoy has changed her mind. She's going to continue batting. She's been encouraged to stay out there, so I guess she's fighting the pain. I think Will probably has made a mistake. I think the left arm leggy should have stayed on. She was asking some serious questions with her flight. But Davinique has been brought back into the attack. She's one of the main strike bowlers. Didn't start too well though. And would be hoping to come back big and get rid of the dangerous McCoy. Here goes. It's that one in the air, away from the fielder who is not chasing at all. It's gone away for four. She gave up the ghost early. Gone for four. So it's going to be Davinique once more. Moves in now to bowl to McCoy. There goes flatter. Swept away. Well, swung away after and goes to the fielder once more. This is as awful as it gets. She went down, looked as if it was in the approved manner, and it just went right through her. So McCoy settles. Here goes Davinique goes. That's close. Gone this time. Swinging right across it. and she's debating with the umpire, but that's a shot that she has played a lot, but this time around caught right in front of her stumps, and so Davanique gets the wicket finally. So she has gone for 81 is Tiny McCoy. And they call her tiny, but there's nothing tiny about this woman. Powerfully built. Gets a loud hand as she comes in. So going to the crease is the West Indies under 19 player, Jazari Claxton. So we are having our first close-up look at her as Davanique bowls to her now. She's swinging, and did that come off anything? But it's gone past the keeper. It's gone for 4 wides. Swing and a miss, gone for 4 wides. So Claxton will settle. Maynard moves in now to bowl. She's swinging that one away for 4. That was dispatch. That was hit really beautifully. Full toss, swung away with disdain by the young West Indies under 19 player. So Davanique moving in now. Here she goes, moves in now to bowl and swing and a miss. Well, swinging away, and that's gone for 4. So Claxton settles. Oh, she's gone high, hard, and it looks handsome. That's a big hit. That's gone for 6. I don't know what Davanique Maynard has done to young Jazari Claxton, but she has come out here with a purpose. And I think it's 2 4s and a 6 in the over so far. My goodness, the West Indies under 19 players started in blistering form. Well, Roselle Liebert has been reintroduced into the attack. Hanley's still out there. She has batted well. She must be closing in on 52 because she has batted well. She has been there for a while. It's going to be Liebert now to bowl to her. Here goes Liebert, moves in now to bowl flat, and she's cutting at that, and they're off for the single. Just a jab into the turf and off and running. So from what we heard, taking a center guard, Claxton, and she will settle over her bat now. It's going to be Roselle Liebert, moving in now to bowl. She's stroking this one into the onside through the field, and Trudy Davanique does well. A little bit of football, going back for 2. And Hanley was struggling, but she got there safely. So looking really positive, Claxton. She has come out there with a purpose. Settles once more. Going to be Liebert to bowl to Claxton. Here she goes. Liebert bowls flat, and this time she's back onto the back foot. Oh, Hanley's stranded. Oh no, they're late. Direct hit might have done it. So Claxton wasn't interested. Hanley was halfway down the pitch. Here goes once more. Roselle Liebert moving in now to bowl to the left-handed Claxton. Claxton is hitting it in the air. It's coming towards us. It's coming towards us. It's gone clear the boundary. It's gone for 6. Well, well, well. Claxton has gone out there as if to say, I don't think that McCoy was scoring fast enough. And McCoy was scoring quickly. My goodness, she has started in blistering form. So, here's Liebert once more. Moving in now to bowl short and pulled away. But the fielder gets in the way because it certainly didn't stop that effectively. I got off accidentally, her feet got in the way, stopped it, and only a single. So, 1 more into the total. The high voltage really traveling on low voltage right now. As it's going to be Liebert moving in now to bowl to Hanley. Full toss, swung away. The fielder comes across. This time Martha stops it, and they'll only get a single. So that ends the over, and the West Indies under 19 player has started off in rocketing form. Maybe deciding, well, I'm going to show you why I made it to the West Indies team. And she has started really aggressively. So Hanley must be mighty close to a half century by now. She will settle now. Willet is back into the attack. Here she goes. Moves in now to bowl. Oh, she gets a bit of bat onto that. Maybe a bit of glove into it. There was a thud as if it was more glove. Can't score on that occasion. So Willet from the far end moves in now to bowl to Hanley. Flash and a miss outside the off stump. So here goes Willet. Moving in now to bowl to Hanley. Bowls. Hanley's digging that one out. Into the offside. Can't score. Useful delivery that time by Willet. Here she goes once more. Moves in now to bowl and hitting this one into the offside. The fielder comes across, picks it up, gets a return in, but Claxton is quick. Single is on. So the young West Indies under 19 player, Zara Claxton, has gone out there and stamped her authority in this game. Let's see how she plays Willet though. So far she has not respected anybody. Settles over her bat now. Firm looking stance, upright stance. And Willet making a wait. She now will make Willet wait. Here goes Willet. Moves in now to bowl. She's going for the big drive on that occasion and jabbed the bat into the turf. She certainly was going for the big drive and missed out on that occasion. Settles once more. Willet from the batter till end. Races in now to bowl to Claxton. Claxton is swinging across the line. Willet is shouting her appeal as Claxton was struck on the pad. But the umpire is unimpressed. And that ends the over. Well, Hanley has retired. I guess she's fatigued. Gets a round of applause. It's really hot here too. And I think the sun is taking its toll on these players. So mid-off totally vacant right now. Well, I think Russell picking up that has set extra cover fielder a little closer to mid-off, but he's not quite mid-off. So new batter in because Hanley has retired. And it's going to be, well, Russell has sent her right back towards the rope. So it's going to be Liebert now, bowling to the new batter. We are not sure of the name of this one, but she settles. Here's Russell moving out to bowl. Ball down! A swing and a miss. And Russell Archibald strikes timber. We haven't seen that very often all day. So she comes back for a one-ball duck. You can see the duck quacking behind her as she comes off. Well, Annie Freeman would have made it into the Leeward Islands female team, senior team, and she's out now to bat. More known as a bowler, but a very stodgy kind of batsman. Here goes Russell moving in now to bowl. She's stroking it nicely. Russell dives across and tosses it forward to the fielder close by. Can't score. So it's going to be Russell Liebert once more. Here goes, moving in now to bowl. She's struck on the pad. Carlisle Powell is unmoved. Screaming her appeal there is was a Liber that she was swinging right across. That was Freeman struck on the pad. Umpire Powell says no. Maybe pitching just outside the leg stump there. Here goes once more. Here's Liber. Oh, she's stroking that one. Nice positive looking shot. And thought about the single. I think they could have gotten it, but a little hesitant from the outset. And so the high voltage getting a little bit more voltage in their system with the wickets. And this time she just bangs it into the turf. That ends the over. So I think the left arm leg spinner has been brought back into the attack. She bowled 1 over, and I thought that she was asking the most questions. I don't know how Claxton handles the looped up delivery, but she's going to get a few way up in the air. Let's see how she handles those. The other batters were very doubtful in dealing with those looped up deliveries. But maybe Claxton is a different breed, so let's see what happens. Maybe she'll trip and go. Here goes, loops it up. Claxton hesitant, hits it in the air and over, extra cover for 4. Well, well, well. She just rocked back and slapped it over extra cover for 4. So she's demonstrating that she can play them in the offside and she can play them in the onside. Seems to be a well-rounded batter. Here goes, but this should be a good contest. Let's see again. Shorter this time. She's tugging at that and too early. And just didn't latch onto it. It just went back up the strip towards the bowler. But it really was shorter, and she, I think, was correct in trying to pull it, but just didn't latch onto it. Too early, I thought. Settles once more. Needs to continue to loop. Make this game interesting. There it is. And, well, it might be signaled no ball by the umpire. Let's see what he'll do. He signals wide. So, totally missed it there, Claxton. Anik Freeman who will take strike. She's a stroker of the ball. She's not a belter of the ball. Settles over bat now. So 2 left-handers out there makes it easier for the fielders. Here goes, shorter. She's stroking it. Finds the mid-wicket fielder in the way. Can't score. So when she drags it down, it's easier for the players. But when she loops it, that's where the problem comes in. They haven't handled the looped up delivery too well. That's like that one. She's driving back past the bowler though. Thinking about 2. Look at the hustle there by Freeman. But good fielding on that occasion. And 1 more to the total. So it's going to be the left arm leg spinner. We'll move in once more to bowl. Here it goes. Moves in now. Loops it up. And there's Claxton. A little bit undone, but she's driving hard at it. They should be thinking 2 really. And they've gone back a bit belatedly. Claxton has to hustle, but it's home safely. 2 runs picked up easily in the end. Understand also that she's a natural athlete. Apparently pretty good on the track as well. She's a footballer. She's a cricketer. She's a tennis player. And a track athlete as well. Here goes, and this time she withholds the delivery on that occasion, probably missing her stride. So Claxton will settle. Here she goes, moves in now to bowl, shorter, hit a set in the air. The bowler should be going for that. That should have been the bowler's call, I believe. And she gets away with it. And that ends the over. Well, with 2 overs remaining, the score is 186 for the loss of 2, with 1 batter retired, so effectively 3 wickets. So this is the penultimate over. Here she goes, moves in now to bowl short and swings at that, but it's struck outside the leg stump. She waited a long time before she swung at that. So Claxton settles once more. Here goes, moves in now to ball to Claxton. Claxton swings it away. Well, 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 she latched onto that. Well, that has them buzzing. That has them buzzing. So here goes once more. Moves in now to ball to Zara Claxton. That looks as if she threw that one. Really, that arm was bent badly on that occasion, and driven into the onside for a single. But certainly the umpires would have to watch that arm. So let's watch the arm closely again. Let's see if what she does on this occasion. Here it goes. Well, punched into the offside. Oh, she knocks it down with one hand. I'm thinking of the second is Freeman. But Claxton would have turned her back on the play. So 193 by my reckoning. Miss Claxton must be closing in on a half century herself. Settles over her bat. Here goes. Balls. He's coughing that one. Dropped. She got her hand to it. Took it on the full and tried to cart it over mid-wicket. And it was not hit well. Looking at the bat now, the young lady jumped. Timed the jump well, but just couldn't hold on. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. She's tugging that one, is Freeman, but there's a fielder deep. Oh, she misfields badly. And they get two very easily. So the fielding has been a real letdown as we have the final over coming up. 199 for 2. 1 over remaining. Claxton is the batter. And here goes the left arm leg spinner, who likes to loop them high. Tosses it up. Claxton is driving and caught. Claxton trying to clear mid off and is well caught on that occasion. So the left arm leg spinner, as I indicated earlier, they looked the most likely to get a wicket. And there she was, getting Claxton driving, trying to clear mid off and caught. So the under-19 West Indies player comes back after a very, very entertaining knock. Still 199 for 3 now. And it's Tazel Williams who is going out to bat. She's going to get a warm hand as she comes in. So Tazel Kell Williams goes to the crease. Coach at the Charlestown Primary School. I don't think she took a guard, come to think of it. Let's see what happens here. Loops it up. She's tugging this one into the onside. Off and running. They get 1. And that's the 200 on the tins. 200 on the tins. And so it's 200 for the loss of 3. So that brings Freeman into strike. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl to Freeman. Loops it up. And slaps it hard into the turf. Fielder comes in from mid-off. Fields well. Just a couple of balls remaining in this innings. It's a 20 over per side encounter. And Anik Freeman being asked to go big. Here goes, loops it up. Anik is getting a touch on it because she didn't negotiate the flight. So she just barely got a bit of bat onto it, went through to the keeper. She had a tug at it too early. So if you can't look up, it's going to be problematic here with this bowler because she's going to toss them high. Tosses it high again. This time she latches onto it, hits it towards mid-wicket. This time the fielder stops it well. They haven't done that a lot all day. Only a single. So I believe just about one ball remaining, and that will be taken by Tazel Williams, who settles over her bat now. So Kel, as she's known locally, settles, loops it up. Kel slaps it towards mid-wicket. It's traveling. The fielder is coming across and gone for four. She gave up easily, I thought, too easily. And she took it on the full and carted it through mid-wicket for four. What a way to finish the innings. Well, we'll find out what the target is, but now the high voltage team is batting. And that's Gums pushing it quietly into the onside, can't score. Partnering her is Davonique Maynard, who is a top 4-6. So 206 is the target. Davonique Maynard and Thelma Gums, the openers. Let's see, it goes the bowler, moving in out, bowl. That's a wide delivery. And they're off and running. Just need 205 more. So it's going to be Gums settling over a bat once more. Moves in now to bowl. Again, that's another wide. The keeper does well, and Davonique called for the run. That was good thinking. Keeper tumbling over. Can't believe that they ran through for that. So that's two wides. Aggressive call there by Davonique. She was running to the danger end. So Alyssa Claxton is the name of the bowler. Medium pace from the Barterton end. And she'll be moving in now to bowl to Davonique Maynard. Bowls. Davonique is stroking that one uppishly into the outside. The feeling is a lot better because she got the body behind it and they only get a single. So unlike what we saw early in the other innings, balls were just going through the fielders. This one was stopped. So Alyssa Claxton will move in once more to bowl. She's driving at that, goes over the keeper's head. The fielder is coming across. Can she stop it? She does. Not the best of throws though. But at least she stopped it effectively. The fielding already showing that the fielding team is a lot better than the one we saw previously. So it will be Claxton moving in now to bowl to Maynard. Maynard is stroking it into the onside, off and running. Quick return, but through the keeper and all. And good running between the creases. Davonique playing aggressively here. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to Gums. Gums is beaten. The keeper doesn't do too well, but stops it effectively though. And they can't score. So it's going to be Claxton moving in now to bowl. She's driving at that, beating outside the off stump. That ends the over. It's going to be the under-19 West Indies player Claxton into the attack. Goes for the short ball and strikes Davonique Maynard on the body. She swung at that one, struck on the body, decides maybe I should have been on the front foot. So Claxton once more from the pavilion end. Batted superbly. Now she's bowling. She's slapping that one. Is Davonique hard down to mid-off. Mid-off feels well. And through quickly for the single. Good aggressive work there by Annick Freeman. The single is on. And you can see the difference in the fielding already. The fielding side in the first innings, that was really poor. And these girls now looking sharper. So Gums in strike. Claxton moves in now to bowl. Punches it nicely. There's nobody deep. Tazel Williams is chasing after it, but only to retrieve. Hits the rope now. Gone for four. Well played. So it's going to be Claxton. And she'll be bowling once more to Gums. So he's doing some repairs to her pads. Looks as if we might get some rain here. Moves in now to bowl to Gums. Good delivery, well played. Back and across. And she plays it up the strip on the outside. Good delivery that. So here goes once more. Claxton moves in now to goal, punches it into the offside, off and running. Good bit of fielding by Tazzle, but she's home quickly is Davinique, hustling between the creases. Here goes once more. Claxton moves in now to bowl. Swung away by Davinique Maynard. That's gone towards long leg. It's hustling across the ropes. It's gone for 4. Digging it short was Claxton and pulling it away was Davinique Maynard. Lovely shot. Gone for 4. So it's going to be Alyssa Claxton who will be bowling now to Gums. Here's Claxton moving in now to bowl to Gums. Gums is flashing and missing outside the off stump. The keeper doesn't hold it, but stops it nonetheless. Here goes once more. Beaten again outside the off stump. And that one must have shaved the off stump there. Again, the keeper didn't collect cleanly, but stopped effectively nonetheless. So here goes once more. Claxton bowls. This time she's struck on the pad. That's close. And the umpire's unimpressed. She was turning and it struck on the pad, playing right across it. And umpire Rohan must have said, well, it's missing the leg stump there. So here goes once more. Claxton asking a few questions now. Moves into bowl. Goes full drive. That's a lovely shot. Oh, what a square drive. Pulled it out of her repertoire. And there was Gums. A little bend of the knee. Flashing blade. And backward of point. Didn't have a chance. Gone for 4. So here's Claxton once more. Moves in now to bowl. Gums is pushing it. Nice, brilliant effort there by McCoy. She's big, but she got down there quickly. My goodness. Lovely bit of work there by the skipper. Truly got down there quickly, I must tell you. And stopped what would have been at least 1. Balls once more. Beaten again outside the off stump. Shaving the edge. True to the keeper. That ends the over. An eventful over that. Going to be Claxton from the pavilion and the Desiree Claxton this time. Moving in now to bowl. Oh, that's squared up. Not a good shot that time by Davinique Maynard. Should have been on the front foot. After the fact, she's thinking that. She was on the back foot, trying to turn it into the onside. Not a good shot. Here goes once more. Races in now. Davinique is hitting it down the ground. That's a lovely shot. Oh, she hit that hard. Savage looking drive down the ground. She blazed it. Well, Claxton played a couple of those and she's getting back some of her own medicine. Really has a right smile on her face. She must be saying, well, I gave a few of those, so I expect I will get them back. We have a slight drizzle now starting here at the ETW. And that might be our signal to leave shortly. So Davinique Maynard really blazed that. She hit it hard. Settles over her bat once more. Claxton races in now to bowl to Maynard. Maynard is more on the defensive, thinking belatedly of the single. Anik Freeman gets across. And definitely we'll have to hope that this over gets through before, because we look as if this is our signal to pack up. So it's going to be Claxton once more. Moving in now to bowl to Maynard. Short. Maynard swings it away. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Deciding to go for the snorter. And Maynard rocked back and pulled it. That was a lovely shot. Oh, trying for the short ball. And Maynard just rocked back and pulled it away for 4. So definitely, I think this is our final over, as the rain is threatening here at the ET Willet. And Davinique Maynard certainly giving them back a bit of what they got out there in the field. Moves in now to bowl. She's swinging into that. The fielder coming across, puts her foot to it. Oh my goodness, almost took her feet to the boundary. And they're going back for the second. Well, that was dangerous. Trying to put a foot to that because it was traveling. And somehow she got a boot to it, and they only got two. But I think this might be the final ball, and if this is the final ball, if this is the final ball, I think this is where we're gonna leave you. Moves it now to ball, beaten outside the half stump, away movement, and that ends the over. That's where we're gonna leave you.